so glad I came to Kanakuk.
I had the best time of my life.
It's so fun and everything is just awesome.
It's very exciting.
It's energetic. Everybody is high-spirited.
The cheering makes us all like hyped up.
It's so much fun. All the competition, all the cabin games, and all the activities we get to do. It's one of the most fun summers I've had yet.
I think every 6-year-old should come to Kanakuk.
Send your kids to camp. It's so fun.
I just wish I could stay for 2 weeks.
I was extremely excited to get to camp because it's another year of absolute fun. The welcoming ceremony at camp is very welcoming. There are counselors everywhere.
When you go into like the K-Dome, you get to introduce yourself.
I'm like, this is fun. I'm the spotlight. Then she runs up the stairs and grabs me.
There you go. Stay with the blast off. Got it. You got it. Good job.
The parties here are fun and creative. Everybody is so excited.
When you get in there and like the energy is like so like high.
Your life is pretty much just a hype up night, and it's pretty much like a party.
All the counters are jumping up and down and it's really high.
It starts off really fun with the games, but then we move into like worshiping. We get to end with worshiping God and learning a really awesome life lesson.
You have the greatest Christian speakers.
And it's a good time to kind of just like unravel what's important about Jesus.
Kanakuk is a really good camp to come to because we get to do all these different activities that you never get to do back at home.
I could go through a month because I never run out of fun things to do.
We have to play basketball, soccer, gymnastics, softball,
Block jumping and rappelling.
So far, the most fun thing has been the zip line.
If you hear that, that's the zip line. That's people going down the zip line.
And there's like a big slide that's called the slant. You go down it and it flips you up in the lake.
I also really love the blob and treetop. I try to get like the most out of doing that.
Party barn is a swing inside a barn. You sit on the swing and you go in circles round and around.
My favorite activity at camp was water skiing because I've never done this before. It was like just snow skiing.
My favorite activity is probably both my specialties, basketball and football. The coaches and all the counselors are great. It's a lot of fun. I get to be better.
Every year in school, I'm like, I really wanted it to be summer because I just really want to go to camp. It's the best experience I've ever experienced.
So you have people coming here surrounded by people who are challenging them in their faith and encouraging them in their walk. And there's very few distractions.
You can be like this 2 weeks just disconnected from everything.
Being away from social media was good because sometimes you get swept up in all of that and you don't really get to focus on life.
From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, everything has to do with the Lord.
You have fun while worshiping Christ, so it's the total package.
It's a real good environment, you know? It's an environment everyone should really be around.
I think it's a support system, but also it's people who care about you so much that they want to see you have fun, but also grow as a person and as a leader and as an individual and as a Christian. You have no worries in the world when you know that someone cares about you and they want the best for you.
Wow.
Hey, so we got to score one play.
My counselors are the best people ever. I made a touchdown and all the coaches were like, oh, what a run. They're really fun and they care about us and it's so cool.
I can look up to a lot of the counselors because they care about what you do and their leadership is really good. I don't have an older sibling, so I don't have much of that.
And a lot of these guys are college athletes, so you get to see what it's like for them to go into college and lead their football teams or their basketball teams or soccer teams. And
oh, my counselors are awesome.
We can relate to our counselors a lot. We're learning about Christ, but still having an awesome time.
Every class, every activity, there is like magic, and camp is good at creating great moments of wonder for these kids that they're going to remember for a lifetime. And because they remember this place, they're going to remember what they were taught You were created by God and you are special and your talents are special, not just because you scored a soccer goal are you special, but because of who God made you to be.
Camp really pushes you to be exactly who you are and be comfortable in who you are.
You don't need to work on like wearing a certain outfit or doing a certain sport, but God will always love you the same and to find your identity in Him.
And when you have that perspective on your self-image as a young person, I think it changes everything.
Building next generation leaders, I think, is a very, very important aspect in the generation above me to do to us.
The I'm Third talk inspired me a lot and helped me a lot thinking about what it means to be a follower of Jesus.
God's first because He's our one and only Lord, and others second because we should care about others.
The I'm Third motto, that's really what we want to strive and live for, and to help us grow as a more servant leader and a more devoted Christian.
We've got an amazing opportunity at camp. You know, just around the United States, we have kids coming from all over the country, and we get to impact them and then send them back in their communities.
My last year as a camper, I was elected chief. So as I've moved on into the business world, I look back at that time and really think that really started to prepare me for the leadership responsibilities that I've had since then.
You shall love your neighbor as yourself.
Something I think that camp does really well with developing leaders is trying to get them to develop a vision for their lives and casting a vision for discipleship.
Not only are they introduced to Scripture and what it looks like to have that daily quiet time with the Lord, but they also are given so many opportunities to continue that when they go home.
It's not just a one-week thing, it's a lifetime thing. And so I'm Third groups are huge for that.
It has been the best experience getting to call in every week and just hear all these little voices on the phone and getting to walk through Scripture with them.
We'd be meeting for Bible study and having discussions and time to talk that would kind of facilitate more personal, deeper relationships on a spiritual level.
It's way more fun when you meet your counselor all year long.
Yeah, I just love the opportunity that Kanakuk staff has just to continue to pour into these campers, just equipping them because they're the next generation, and just to get to see how being an I'm Third group really just has impacted their life and how it's made them be changed for the better.
Camp really supported me as a parent trying to raise up my kids with certain values.
This place made me more brave in a lot of ways, and I would want that for my kids, and I would want them to be pushed to maybe do things that they weren't comfortable doing, and knowing that it's a safe place.
It's a place where boys and girls grow into men and women.
For me, there's not a question that I want to send my kids to camp. I came to know the Lord here. I want them to come and, if nothing else, just have an awesome week and be loved on by someone other than us.
If you want someone who actually genuinely will try to be there in any and every situation they can be, there's not many places besides Kanakuk you'll probably get that.
I don't know another camp that's better than this, prettier than this, more spiritual than this. It's just the place, and you want your children and your grandchildren to have that experience.